What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this series. This is really the first video in this series. Guys, if you are new to my channel, make sure you say hi in the comments below so I can come and say hi to you. We're really just trying to build an amazing community here of us women that are on our health and fitness journey that is over 30, over 35, maybe we're in our 40s or 50s. So I hope this is a space and a place that you feel really empowered and impacted and motivated, and just really, inspired to, make this health and fitness a lifestyle. For you today. So today, you guys, we're really building off the last video. So if you haven't seen it and you're new, go and watch that video. I'll put the link in the show notes. Everything today, you guys, will be in the show notes. So make sure you go check those out. Today, we're really talking about, the first thing you want to get into when you start your health and fitness journey is workouts. What do I do for workouts? And I have been there where I have just, felt like I had to overdo it or do tons of cardio or just do random workouts, whether it was like YouTube or Beachbody or running or trying different classes or signing up to different things, and really frustrated that I wasn't getting the result that I wanted to. Does that sound like you? Do you feel like you are in the place where you're like, I just want to know the right workout that is going to get me what I want with my body? Because I can tell you, you're probably like, Hannah, I just want to feel toned. I just want sculpted muscles. I want to feel strong. I want to have energy. If that is you, please let me know in the comments what you are feeling. Like, I just want to feel what? What is it that you want to feel? What is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you really, truly desire with your body, and with your relationship with your body and with your health and fitness journey? Let me know in the comments below. I can tell you, so I'm going to start off with a story, from a client, and this is kind of really powerful, and this is kind of why I wanted to start this video in this space, is because a lot of women just kind of feel, they think weight loss. I just want to get these extra pounds off, so I'm just going to move more, which is great, okay? And so, one client came to see me before she started to become my client, and she says, Hannah, I'm just really frustrated, I just can't seem to get my legs smaller or get them toned. I just feel like it's impossible. And I asked her what she had been doing. And so first I said, what are you doing for workouts? Well, I go to the gym and do their exercise classes sometimes. Sometimes I'll do a spin. Sometimes I jump on my Peloton, but nothing consistent, she said. And I said, that's the first issue there. And I said, when it comes to really toning our body, and I'm going to tell you what I told her, is when it comes to toning our body, we have to build muscle. And in order for muscle to build, we need mechanical tension. In order for mechanical tension to happen, we have to have structure and something to follow, where we repeat a patterned movement that we can get stronger in. Because random things don't get results. If there's nothing we can track, there's nowhere to progress or improve. Does that make sense? So the difference, where I want to shift your mindset, and so where I shifted hers, was we need to have some structure. You need to be following a weightlifting program that is going to help you get the result. Because a lot of the time we want something, but we're really not sure how to get it. It's like, I want to look toned, so then you go and do a whole bunch of cardio. Well, cardio is not going to tone your muscles. It's just going to burn calories, right? It's not even going to burn fat. It's just going to burn calories, which is going to make you more hungry. And yes, it's good for your heart. It's going to improve your cardiovascular. That's going to be great. But if that's not your goal, then it's not the right thing. And so what I said to her is, doing those classes and jumping on your Peloton, those are all good things. Like, don't get me wrong, if your goal is to be healthy, all right? But if your goal is to be healthy and to have a certain look and to build your body, we've got to have a system in place. We've got to have some structure. So let's get into it. The main points: working out versus training. Training is structured. End of story. Don't even have to go into it. Training has a goal. It has a purpose. You're able to measure and track it, because there's Pearson's law that says this. It says, progress improves when progress is measured, but when it is tracked, it accelerates. So when we have something that we can measure and we can track, our progress accelerates. So if your goal is to get toned and sculpted and strong and have health and fitness, your program needs to align with that. So if it's to get strong and build muscle, your program needs to reflect that. If it's to get, toned and strong, but also get your heart strong, then there needs to be, your weighted sessions in there and then some cardio sessions in there or whatever. So you have to be understanding that whatever the goal is, the program needs to match that. We can't do random things. You cannot hit a bullseye with blindfold on. You'll just be throwing darts everywhere. You cannot get to your destination if you just put the country in. Like, if you have a destination that you want to go to, you need the specific address in order for the GPS to take you there, right? If you just go, I want to go to the USA, but you actually want to go to California, and you just put the USA, you're going to end up anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So your body works the same way. You have a goal, you want to get shaped glutes, or you want to get toned thighs, or you want to get sculpted arms. The program, it's like a GPS. It's like, okay, this program is built for me to get you there. And so in the Fit Club app, you guys, I had built this program. It's called the M3 method, the muscle method. It's muscles, macros, mindset. And it is a 12-month progressive program for women in our 30s and above to really help us change our body composition. So the difference between weight loss and fat loss is body composition. So we can do many things to lose weight. We can cut many corners to get that scale to go down, including take a poop, including cut off our arm. The scale will go down, right? Sweating, the scale will go down. But when it comes to fat loss, that has to be strategic. That comes to nutrition. Doesn't mean we're slashing our calories. It means that we're having enough nutrition to support our muscle growth. And it also comes to making sure that we're putting muscle on, because that's really going to change and sculpt our body. So the goal of the M3 method and everything we're talking about in this series is to help you change your body composition, to help you get those toned arms, those toned thighs, those lifted glutes, the tight cinched waist, the confidence, the energy, you name it. It is every single month builds on the next, and there's 4 phases. Each phase is 3 months, and then the months get a little bit longer as we progress, because I have strategically done this program to add progressive overload, to start you with the basics. And so that's else what I want to talk about is, when we have a training program, it progresses us. It starts us with the fundamentals, which the M3 method has in there. So learning the movement patterns, right? That's neurological. Can't add load until our body knows how to do the movement pattern properly. And then once a body can do the movement pattern properly, we can add load to it and we can start to get stronger, and then our muscles can start to develop. So there's a system. It has to be done strategically, so that too, not only that you can start to see results in your body, but that you do it so that you don't get injured and then throw yourself off. How many of you have started something that you didn't really think about what you were starting, and you went balls to the wall and you ended up getting injured and you were off, and then you didn't get the result that you wanted? Let me know in the comments. Give me a little hands up. Yeah, I know, I have been there too. And so it's really important that we follow a program that progresses us properly. So we're going to continue on with these tips, but I just want to quickly say about the M3 method. I have a beginner option. That's 3 full body weighted sessions a week, and then I have an intermediate to advanced. That's 3 full body weighted sessions or 4 sessions a week. That's it. So it will fit your schedule. So the next thing that I really wanted to talk about, is the benefits, ladies, of weightlifting. I know this is something that, I think we're more aware of now. We're less afraid of lifting weights. We're less afraid that we think we're going to get bulky, because you cannot, I promise you. We all have different genetics and different body types, but we don't have enough testosterone to blow up. If anything, you're going to get tighter, leaner, fitter, and feel a lot better. And so it's really important for us women to start lifting weights and being consistent with it and follow a training program, because after 30, our metabolism slows down. Why? Because we start to lose our muscle mass. Our muscle mass peaks at 30, so does our bone density. So and if we don't do anything about it, we will be a statistic, and our health does decline. That's just what happens. That's called aging. Aging we can't stop, but the way we age, we can. So it's a choice that we choose. So in order to keep our metabolism high, which will also balance our hormones, is to make sure we're weightlifting. And I'm not going to go into nutrition today because that's the next video. So if you're like, tell me about nutrition, we're going to go into that in the next video. Today we're just talking about training. So that's why it's really important when we start following a structured training program, you have to think you're speeding up your metabolism. It's making your overall metabolism, it's improving it. So that's the most important thing. It's going to help you manage your weight and it's going to increase your energy. All right? It's going to change your body composition. We want, and I'm going to put a picture here of a girl that looks the same weight, but her body composition changed. So don't get so obsessed about the scale, even though it is a tool. Just know that lifting weights will totally shape your body and build your body. So I want you to think about less about shrinking your body and more about building your body. You can't spot reduce fat, but you can spot build muscle, and that will give you the shape and the hourglass that you want. All right, another reason why we have to, ladies, build muscle and follow a training program is it prevents injury. Because as our bone density decreases, that makes us susceptible to easy breaks and fractures. And so that can lead to a lot of other health issues and stop us from being mobile. So when we weight lift, it makes our bones stronger. It makes not only our muscles stronger, our bones stronger, and our mindset stronger. And so lastly, but not leastly, in this little point here on the benefits of it is that when you follow a program, it's going to save you time. I'll use an example of even when you meal prep, it's going to save you time. It takes a couple hours out of your day or half an hour out of your day, but it takes a whole bunch of hours out of your head and your week. And so when you have a training program, it's going to save you time during the week. You're going to know what you have to do. You're going to get in, get out. You know the days you have to train, and that's it. And you feel good. So there's a few mindset shifts that I want to help you have on your health and fitness journey when it comes to thinking about this. And then we're going to go into a little bit of homework that I'm going to give you. So the mindset shifts that I really want you to think about is that the importance of seeing training as your practice. Like, stop seeing it as something that you have to do and something that you get to do. And here's the thing, if you don't show up to practice, you don't get better. If you don't show up to your workouts, you're not going to get the result that you want. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to improve the movements. You're not going to improve your health. You're not going to improve your balance. You're not going to improve your energy. You're not going to improve your strength. You're not going to improve your body composition. Every single workout, every single rep that you do improves you, even if it seems insignificant in the moment. It's that little day by day that is going to make the biggest results. So remember that every workout is important. Every exercise and every rep builds on the next. It's helping you in your brain build patterns, build habits on all different levels, from your fitness to your mental, to your emotional, to your physical, to your spiritual. It's affecting your whole body and self. Remember that. That's really important. So that's the first mindset shift that I want you to think about, is that it's going to totally, you have to see it as showing up for practice. You're practicing, and pretty soon you're going to see the result of those repeated. You're going to get stronger, better, faster, happier, more joyful, more disciplined, more focused, right? And so it's kind of like building a house. All right, so this is the other mindset shift that I want you to see, is that there's many ways that you could build a house. Doesn't mean it's going to be sturdy or of good quality. I do not want to live in a house that is built on a foundation that the house is going to come crashing down on me, or the materials are so shitty. There's a way to make things kind of look nice on the outside, but everything on the inside and structural is going to come crashing down. There are many ways to cut corners in your journey to try to look a certain way. It doesn't mean you are building something that is going to be a solid foundation to keep you. So you have to think about your body as building a house. What materials are you using? What foundation are you building it on? Where's your mindset? What's the structure? What tools are you using? All those things matter. The materials, the foundation's your mindset. The materials are the nutrition. The tools is the training and the tracking system and the mindset systems, the routines. Think about that. It's going to take time, There's no fast, instant way to build your body. So you have to think about that. What am I building? Okay, that's the next mindset shift. The last mindset shift is I want to encourage you to consider how you want to feel every day. Sometimes it can be easy to get discouraged if we're so focused on our weight, and this can be like a mental barrier and a limited belief that we have to break, and it's going to take time. So an easy way to shift that mentality is how you want to feel. How do you want to feel in this moment, in this workout? How do you want to feel at the end of the day? Do you want to feel like you've ate the food that you were supposed to eat, finish the workout you're supposed to finish? That's such a great feeling. So sometimes we have to shift it into the feeling. How do we want to feel so much as then what do we want to look like, or what do we want, our weight to be, okay? And so your homework for today is this. Number one, I want you to reevaluate your current routine. Are you doing random things, or do you have structure? And if you have structure, is it aligning with your goal, or is it feeling too much? Are you able to track your progress? So that's the first thing I want you to think about. Okay, number two is, are the exercise selections that you've chosen, are they the main lifts that are going to help you get stronger in the main movement patterns? The number one movement that we all do, whether like not even exercise, the movement that we all do is a hinge. It's a bend over movement to grab something. So are we doing RDLs or deadlifts? Are we doing squats? Are we doing overhead presses? Are we doing rows? Those are all movements that are going to help us in our day-to-day life, not only get stronger and look amazing, but be able to live life. So are the exercise selections helping us build muscle, get stronger, and move better? And the third thing that I want you to take away from today is a commitment to start. Think about, what's the minimum effective dose that I could do, that I will commit to? Not that I can do, because some of you may have time in a day or time in your week to work out 6 days a week, but maybe you're not willing to do that, so then you set yourself up for failure. So why would we train 6 days a week when 3 days a week will get us the same results, right? And we have more energy for the other things in our life that matter, because we have to have balance, because it's a lifestyle, right? It's a lifestyle. We're not cutting corners. We're not trying to get a result super fast and then burning ourselves out. So you have to think about the minimum effective dose. What can I do right now? And so what I will say about that is, for when it comes to toning and building strength and muscle building and changing your body, but also getting stronger, is 3 days a week are a great place to start. And so in the Fit Club, I have the beginner program in the M3 or the intermediate to advanced, and you can start with 3 days a week. They're full body workouts, and they have all the movement lifts that you need in them. They're going to help change your body composition. All right, you guys, so that's what I want you to think about on your health and fitness journey as you start thinking about starting it, and what, really laying the foundation is. Where can I start? Reevaluate your current situation right now. How can you make it better, and make those small tweaks? And if you need help, I'm not saying you have to join the Fit Club, but if you do, I am here. I've created a platform that is affordable but brings lots of value, from your workouts to your nutrition to mindset. Everything is there for you to help you get the body you want, feel great over 35, have energy, and just be thriving in life. You guys, that is it. That is all. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit the little bell so you're notified. And again, hang out with me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your goals, and what you're looking forward to, or maybe what you would like to learn more of. Next time, I was going to say tomorrow, next video, you guys, we're going to talk about nutrition. So again, if you have any questions, pre-questions about nutrition, make sure you drop them below here, and I'll make sure to answer them when we talk about nutrition, the difference between dieting and nutrition. Until next time, you guys, bye for now.